Hey everybody, it's me, Gregory, Mannari. How are you today? It is Tuesday, December 12th, 2017. People, something very interesting is going on right now as I am doing this video blog, and we have got to pay attention to it. If you recall the video that I did last night, I explained to you how about midday yesterday the bond market started to sell off big time. Well, that sell-off is continuing right now. And it's affecting the stock market. Stocks right now are mixed. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is up about 80 points. The S&P 500 is just about at the flat line, and tech is lower. Speaking of tech, you all know I opened up a position yesterday morning on the Qs. I closed that position almost at the open this morning. I pulled out a gain, not too much, about 4%. I'm happy with it right now. I don't care. It's still a successful trade for me, and I have not had a losing one in months. You all know that. I've covered this with you. But here's the deal. I do not like the way the market is trading here. We have bonds selling off. That is putting pressure here, a little bit of pressure on the stock market. Today is the first day of the two-day Fed meeting. Tomorrow, we're going to hear from the Federal Reserve regarding interest rates. You know how I feel about that. So right now, I'm going to sit back and I'm going to watch this. I'm not planning on doing anything or entering a new position here. I want to see what the market does, and I will be watching that bond market like you have no idea throughout the day, and so should you. Again, it's right on my website, traderschoice.net, underneath the chat room. If I start to see them buy up bonds here, then I will consider possibly re-entering my position on the Qs or take up a position on SPY. So let's watch this. Watch the bond market. Forget the freaking stupid stock market. The bond market is going to tell you what you need to do. Could not be easier for you. So you know my plan. I'm going to watch that bond market right on my website, just like you are. If I see them start to buy up those bonds, I will consider entering a new position. But if bonds continue to sell off like this, what is that going to do? Let me put a perspective on that in case you don't know. Interest rates are going to start moving up. You'll start seeing the 10-year yield go higher. That's going to put pressure on the stock market in this environment. So I don't want to be long here. I don't want to be short here either. I want to just sit back and then I want to watch it. And that's what you should be doing too. Now let's move forward. Again, gold and silver are under pressure. It seems like it's unrelenting, and I'm talking about the paper derivatives, which are not real. I hate even talking about them. It's just a bizarre thing. Bitcoin is higher a little bit as I am doing this video blog, a couple of percentage points. It's all over the place. Again, I went over how I believe now that Wall Street is running the futures on this, they're going to be bidding up those futures. As a matter of fact, that's exactly what's been going on since they opened. Wall Street is bidding up them futures, which means you could probably expect Bitcoin to move higher as well. It can't be tracked. So you can get some big players in there that Wall Street's going to have, in their pocket like puppets, and bid up Bitcoin here. So those futures will pay off. And they'll pay off big time for those that are trading them because of the leverage involved and the fact that they don't even have to hold a single Bitcoin. Wall Street is going to game this to the highest order, and I'm sitting here watching them bid up the futures, and I'm laughing because I told all of you this was going to happen. They're going to game it. That's just the way it is here. They're going to game it higher. They're going to game it lower. They don't care which way it goes. Just like me, I don't care which way the stock market goes. I'm going to make cash no matter what it does. All right, that's pretty much it, people. Watch the bond market today, and this is going to be really interesting at the end of the day when I sum this up. So again, if they start bidding that up again, I may consider entering the Qs again or SPY. I'm going to trade it index like I've been explaining to all of you. Don't try to get fancy here and pick an individual stock. There is no reason for it. Just trade an index, but watch that bond market first. With that said, I'll see you at the end of the day. We'll sum all this up. It's going to be a lot of fun. Over and out.